Okay guys, my camera decided to glitch out, so we actually missed the first start, which really sucks. It started on the second pull, so that's pretty good. It's smoking like a son of a bitch. So I'll give you a quick rundown. We haven't ran this since the last video we did of Will It Lubricate, and actually still then it was probably a couple of weeks before that. Cleaned the varnish out of the redneck fuel tank, poured some regular fuel back in there. It started leaking out the vent hole of the carb, pulled the bowl off, unstuck the float, gave it a quick shot of brake clean, cleaned everything out, stuck it back together, threw the choke on, gave her 2 pulls, she fired right up. But she's smoking like a son of a bitch, and it's actually leaking oil out of the exhaust when it's running. So that means the oil rings are either completely gone or they're fucking stuck. This thing barely has any compression anymore. The oil level is okay. It's just old used oil that we put in there the last time after our experiment. That, so the oil is full, but it's just burning it like crazy. So today's experiment, what I wanted to do was put diesel fuel in the crankcase and see if it will work as oil. I'm sure it's been done before, but I've never done it, so I want to see what our results are going to be, and I think it might be some fun. So maybe I'm not sure if we're going to use this one for this experiment, because running this at high RPM, smoking as bad as it is, it's not going to make for a very good test subject, for one, and for two, it's going to piss off a lot of people in the neighborhood. So, of course, that's not my intention ever, but sometimes it happens. It's what happens when I live around you. So let's fire it up and just let it run a little bit and see if it'll kind of clear out. And if not, we're going to have to get one of our other donor engines, and we'll drain the oil out of this one and give it its final send-off. Already getting smoky. So we'll just let her idle for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so the smoke is obviously not getting any better at all. It's just burning oil like crazy, so I think there's far too much cylinder damage in this thing. There's far too much cylinder damage in it. There's virtually no compression left in this thing at all. Like, it's just, there's like nothing. So we're getting way too much oil past the rings. It's pretty well as simple as that. So what I'm going to do is drain out all the oil out of it, and we'll just give her its final send-off. Okay, oil's all out of her. I can already hear it sounding like shit. Oh, here's what came out. Colorful. Smells funny too. So now, let's wheel her around the back, and we'll do this outside. We got lots of fuel in there, because there's nothing worse than running out of fuel when you're doing an engine seize. However, I didn't fill it right to the top because I don't think we're going to need it. I don't think this thing's going to last very long at all. Alright, welcome everybody to the final send-off of the Briggs 3.5 Classic. Here's our blow-by tube. Everything's set up and ready to go. You just got to pull it. So, goodbye. was uneventful. I was hoping to see a kaboom. Oh yeah, she's locked. Oh. That's it. Well, I worked the blade back and forth by hand, and I got it to spin again. Kinda. It was actually really hard. But let's see if we can keep her going. Oh. Still no flying parts. Oh. Yeah, she's locked solid again. Hell, let's go for 3. Well, unfortunately, that's it. Got no movement out of it anymore. She's completely locked. So, we didn't get to see any parts fly, so that kind of sucks. But on to the next. Alright guys, damage report. Boom, cylinder head. It's actually, yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what it was like throughout the stages of all the different things that we've done to this thing. So, here's the damage report. Wow, just look at the cylinder wall. It's just completely chewed right up. Surprisingly, the valves are okay. So, we did break one head bolt. That's interesting. I've actually never broken a head bolt in one of these before. And that's it. Cylinder walls are just terrible. It is impressively pretty clean inside though. That's interesting. But I guess that's probably from all the oil going through just recently. And yeah. Anywho, that's that. That's a damage report. I'm going to start getting that one there ready to go. And that's it. It's really fucking humid today, which is neat for the end of September. So that's pretty cool. It's like 30 something degrees Celsius, and I'm okay with that. I'm sweating. I love it. But unfortunately, probably the next couple weeks is going to get quite cold, and be that way until next spring. So anyway, that's it. Like, rate, share, subscribe, ring the damn bell, and cheers and beers. Ready, guys? Keep it greasy.